Welcome back to Daily Worth Quotes. Today we will inspire you with some ancient Chinese proverbs. He who asks a question is a fool for 5 minutes. He who does not ask remains a fool forever. The palest ink is better than the best memory. A wise man adapts himself to circumstances, as water shapes itself to the vessel that contains it. If you want happiness for an hour, take a nap. If you want happiness for a day, go fishing. If you want happiness for a lifetime, help others. A book holds a house of gold. The temptation to quit will be greatest just before you are about to succeed. A single conversation with a wise person is worth a month's study of books. Don't fear failure. Fear being in the exact same place next year as you are today. A fool despises good counsel, but a wise man takes it to heart. To know the road ahead, ask those coming back. A person who says it cannot be done should not interrupt the one doing it. The best fighter is never angry. The person who removes a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. A wise man makes his own decisions, an ignorant man follows public opinion. Opportunity knocks at the door only once. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. A fall into a ditch makes you wiser. Do not fear going forward slowly, fear only to stand still. When anger rises, think of the consequences. A problem shared is a problem halved. The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trials. The more you know, the less you need. If you want to know the taste of a pear, you must change the pear by eating it yourself. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. To open a shop is easy, to keep it open is an art. He who knows others is wise, he who knows himself is enlightened. A bird does not sing because it has an answer. It sings because it has a song. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. The wise adapt themselves to circumstances, as water molds itself to the pitcher. When you have only 2 pennies left in the world, buy a loaf of bread with one, and a lily with the other. If you don't want anyone to find out, don't do it. A lion chased me up a tree, and I greatly enjoyed the view from the top. A man should choose a friend who is better than himself. There are plenty of acquaintances in the world, but very few real friends. He who strikes the first blow admits he's lost the argument. The person attempting to travel 2 roads at once will get nowhere. The wise man does at once what the fool does finally. Be not afraid of going slowly, be afraid only of standing still. Talk doesn't cook rice. When the winds of change blow, some people build walls, while others build windmills. Do not remove a fly from your friend's forehead with a hatchet. A man's faults are like the spots on a jade. If he learns to polish the jade, it shines. A diamond with a flaw is worth more than a pebble without imperfections. A gentleman would be ashamed should his deeds not match his words. The glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. To understand your parents' love, you must raise children yourself. A wise man learns more from his enemies than a fool from his friends. A clear conscience never fears midnight knocking. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. A wise ruler does not reward their ministers' words, but their actions. If you want to know the past, look into the present conditions. If you want to know the future, look into the present actions.